really important stuff because I need you guys to wake up to what's happening in your business. And each transaction, where it's coming from, that's gonna be mind-blowing for you guys. Watch. We have $687, $700, $701 in GCI. We had $26.5 million in volume. What would you guys think was the number one source of our business this year? Referrals. Can you specify referrals?
Agent to agent.
You say agent to agent.
Social
You say. What do you say?
Client. Client referrals, agent to agent, past
Well,
client.
you just
That's
said
all of
something
them.
else.
Okay, so you say agent to agent. You say
Past client. I go with past client.
past clients.
Last time it was that.
Wow, our number one source of business this year came from agent. When you can close through agent to agent this year.
30. It's half, man. It has to be half.
So give me a number.
35.
Give me a number.
I do with you, I said 30.
Oh, I'll go with 40 then.
Wow.
40?
None of you are
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
No.
Number two.
Zillow.
That's, you guys are right. How many would close in Zillow?
If we call 17 agent to agent, probably call it 12.
Well,
Give me a number. Hurry
I
up.
think you fixed right, yeah, 12, 13.
Fine.
No, we can't.
That's the
'cause
number one.
Number one.
Oh,
Looking at this number.
I haven't gotten a good enough rest.
Looking at this number, it's a very disappointing number. You know why? Because that was a lot of money put behind this number. I would rather have more of this and pay the referral fee because the cost of each transaction is a lot less than this, believe it or not. And this you're paying upfront. This is you're paying on closing. That's 14, which I was shocked. Number three,
Spear.
steer past clients. How many?
8.
11.
Close.
12.
10.
Oh.
There's some disappointing numbers here. I'll keep going.
It's story game.
Center of influence.
How many? Probably like 9.
That's our number 4. I don't know.
9?
Open houses, which I mean, we didn't have
We
many.
had like 9.
I closed one.
I even know I had one.
I got one.
So we probably had like 5. 3.
No, he close to it. This is the disappointing one.
We just social media on everything.
Excuse me.
There's gotta be one.
There was no social. Hold on.
There
I'm getting there. There is 5 that they came in from online somewhere, but I put them as unknown. Definitely they did not come from, probably came from Zillow, but not through Zillow. But they came from online somewhere, which we closed 5.
Ernie never came.
That's a disappointing number for sure.
That's online leads. That's online leads, and I put it on the bottom because I wasn't up. I mean, it ranks way higher than this, but we closed 5. And I think you closed Instagram 1.
Yeah.
You closed Instagram 1.
Well, Farrah.
She didn't come. She came from your sphere. She's included in your sphere.
She came from my social media. She just never DM'd me.
Donna Fair, who had a baby.
Yes, she's never.
How do you consider that Instagram? That's family.
She came from
I know, but she's like
Instagram.
You guys
We don't really talk business, bro, when I'm with them.
That's a spirit, man.
That's a sphere. I put
Came
it.
from my social media.
She's in sphere. She saw you on social media, but she
Literally,
came from
I just
sphere.
want I want one
Like
from
they
social
have,
media.
like,
I've been saying social
honestly,
media.
bro, this person needs to have comes to their house and has
She's
food.
best friends with my brother, and we never talk business.
Like
ever.
literally, always there.
Ever. And I've been saying social media. We don't have one up there yet, so can we put one, please?
You just basically put it in the category.
I just want one up there, dude. What's crazy? We don't have cold calling like that.
Thank you.
We don't have fucking cold like.
Thank you. That's what I want
But-
to get to.
but I had
Thank you.
toothless things
You
listed.
did, yeah.
It just didn't go.
But nothing close from cold calling.
Oh, actually, yeah, expired.
Oh, did? Yeah.
The one call I made all year.
The one
Right
freaking call.
Right here. Right here. It's
The
right here.
one call I made all year.
And
One
what's her
for
name?
one
What's
conversion
her-
on expired.
What's her name? Keisha closed Home for Heroes one. I'm counting everything.
Oh.
And the online, like I said, these 5, I don't know where they came from.
Well, social media
But there is
2021.
nothing about cold calling in here.
Prospecting. Stop calling it cold
Prospect.
calling. It's not a-
Prospecting.
Stop
It's
prospecting.
disappointing. When you look at this, guys, guess what? This all was handed to you, including myself.
Yeah. Those are all freebies.
They're all freebies. So think how much we're leaving on the table. Look
Half,
at this
at least
fucking
half.
number, how much it can grow if we all get on the phone, if we all prospect. There's so much we left on the table. It's freaking mind blowing. When I was sitting and putting these, like I was expecting to see something from cold calling. At least 1, 2, give me something.
One, you got one.
There was nothing.
You got one. You said you weren't expecting 1 or 2, you got one. But that's really bad.
Honestly,
That's
that was
embarrassing as real estate agents for sure. I gotta admit that. That's really embarrassing. Because that's like our bread and butter.
This we paid for. This relationships that was made through the years. This relationship that was made through the years, including this. This, yes, you got it on your own, but these are were nurtured from open house. These are did not come from this year, right?
They did.
Yeah, but they did
Terrible
not come
quality.
this year. They came last year and they closed
No,
up
this
this year.
mine was this year. Or like January.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was.
This one was worked for. This one came from referral. And this one, I don't know, like these 5, I kind of like, we're gonna have these anyway. That we're not gonna.
Those are gonna grow like past clients. The agent will grow. They're gonna grow over the years no matter what. They're gonna keep growing.
We're gonna still have this.
Right.
And
And
I'm
the
planning
past
to
clients.
increase this. We're gonna still have this. We're gonna have this. We're gonna have this. Probably we're not gonna have any of this year.
We need to get more on those end. Online needs to be more expired, more. Well,
But
not
imagine, guys, if you get on the phone. I swear to you, like this is like, look at this. Moment of silence.
Like anxiety again? I think.
It's okay. Anxiety is good.
Anxiety
If you're
is good,
using it to a good,
No,
to a
no.
good energy, anxiety is amazing. Don't use it to stress and go to the hospital. Put it to good use. Even this needs to grow. Even this needs to grow.
the conversion now.
The conversion rate, I'm not happy with 14, honestly, for Zillow. That should happen the first half of the year for 2021. Other than that, I'm taking Zillow up. There's, you know how much
That's my
money
last time when I
spent on
closed on my own.
Big?
Yeah.
I closed 31. Volume at 15,491,000. I know I'm not. Honestly, I'm
I just
not.
want to say that. It sounded good.
Oh, you're gonna blame it on
Yeah.
yourself. You gotta throw something at you.
I'm not. Actually, I was like, wow, I closed 15 and a half. I didn't expect that. What do you think myself I need to focus on the most?
Honestly, it's just making sure that we're accountable to do what we need to do.
That's a given. That's a given.
Yeah, but that's the focus. If you focus on that, that's coming. That will repeat as
Would
long
you-
as your relationships are there. If you can manage to get more under Zillow, like really hold accountability in Zillow,
Yeah,
right? And then the past clients,
but I'm
that's
not
part of
working
our
this Zillow.
prospect.
This is not, I'm not
You
working.
need
Yeah,
to
but
expand on your relationships.
But in order to hold, okay, if they're both doing Zillow, then they have to be accountable for
Yeah.
those because you're spending money for them to get deals.
100%.
Then that conversations have to happen.
Well,
Right.
well, mind you as well, Zillow we just started doing duos as well on Zillow. So 2021 for Zillow, it should improve with me and Danny on doing that, and you know.
Well,
obviously it was just
improvement's
Danny- it
gonna
was
be
just Danny.
escrows and closing.
Yeah, well, as soon as we have a third person, I mean, Zillow, you gotta remember, now you are actually in the lead because you're gonna have a lot of Zillow leads coming your way, because it's only you and Danny. But if we bring Eddie or if we bring any of the first person's gonna come in and get comfortable, they're gonna take Zillow. So they're gonna take less leads from you. So you have to step it up so you can pick up your cold calling, your prospecting, so Zillow is not your number one source of business. Zillow is just a bonus. I don't want you guys depending on Zillow for your business because we're gonna be sitting here next year and we're gonna be facing the same problem. And it's not gonna get us to 150 transactions next year. I mean, 2021 is not gonna be easier than 2020, guys. The economy is probably gonna be worse. We're gonna have hard time qualifying buyers with now more and more closure. I mean, it's gonna be hard. This is not gonna be easy. We have to work harder to make what we need to make in 2021. Way harder. We have to put our 1,000% effort in. And it's your business. You have to treat it like fun. Not when you show you cannot do the calls. You have to manage your days. You have to manage your days. Do your calling from 6 to 8. I don't care when you make your calls as long as you make your calls. Just recruits. Who thought about that since I threw that out there last week?
Well, I already got that guy to reach out to you.
I thought about it.
Would that be
I know, but I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
So I'm so focused on what I need to get done.
That's true, like.
And like I'm not even where I'm supposed to be to like mentor somebody. I don't feel comfortable mentoring because I haven't done the things that I'm mentoring about.
Why you almost cut yourself so short?
Because that's the reality. So I have to fix those things and become who I know I could become. But I'm not gonna go and say, go make your calls if I don't do it myself.
No, I don't want to do like. I mean, I'm gonna hold them accountable with you. It's just as far as
So what does the
transactions.
mentorship look like?
Bro,
As far as transactions.
you were a big part of the reason why I decided to join Keller Williams, and then another big reason why I decided to join the roster group as
I'm
well.
not even cut yourself
So,
short.
for me, your mentorship is not direct because you know we're not
Right.
always like we have a schedule, we talk, but I pick your brain. You do those quick bomb videos where you just pop and run in front of my
You walk
face and you
up.
put me on the spot, but that gets me better.
Okay, I see. So
So-
that's
And-
what you guys are talking about.
Yes,
It's really clarity
yes,
on what
just guide them
But
with the
I'm
transactions.
not following you everywhere, right?
No, yeah.
You're not gonna
I don't want like people like babies like, what do we do today?
Yeah, what do we do now? Yeah, that's what he means.
Daddy
He doesn't
Vic.
like- he doesn't wanna be
Daddy
the-
Vic.
Daddy Vic.
Vic, let's say you get a recruit and they have a hot listing and they want to go on a listing appointment. Do you think we can trust that recruit to go by themselves on a listing appointment?
No.
So who's gonna go on?
Can we
listing
make the recruits wear certain shirts every day? Like boot camp? That's just
They
not.
say the rock.
When you said recruits,
And have it say grunt on the back.
Yeah.
Recruit.
I mean, or another 4 good people.
4.
4. I would like to have 2 by January.
Well, let me ask you this.
Let me go
What?
ahead.
Okay, so what? At that point, what is the value proposition that we should be like? Because I don't know how to word it to someone. Like, should I join the team or should I be single, individual? Because they both have pros and cons. Maybe starting out, when you try and expand your career, I do see that being on a team is highly beneficial more than being individual because you learn from someone great like Rima. If you're on a good team with a really good team leader that's been there at top level, it's the experience you're gonna get from that. But like, how do we, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the value proposition? You have to have something that this is why you joined the Rock Group. You can't just be come hang out with us. You know, we're cool and energetic.
I was a solo agent for, what did you guys, has it been 2 years for you?
No, 2 years is coming
February.
out in like March.
February, March. So that makes me in the business for 15 maybe, I don't know. But for the longest time, I did not see myself having a team. And every time I looked at the team concept, I'm like, it's not me and I don't want to do this. I tried it a couple times, I tried to bring people a few times. Things did not work out, did not click for whatever reasons. I was a bad leader, whatever that is. It did not work out.
I think this is the type of people you brought on.
No, you have to take responsibility. Maybe I was not ready. When these two came, I was scared. I was
We were
frightened
scared
too.
She didn't even want us near her. She's like, get this listen, go call.
What do
Like,
we do, babe?
And they both
she
came.
had no training, bro.
And they both
No
came
mentorship.
at the
No
same
mentorship.
time. They both came
Why
at
you
the
following
same
me,
time.
babe?
Like I believe I talked to you
It
first.
was me first.
I talked to
She wasn't
Danny.
this receptive. She's really good now. When we joined, she doesn't really like trying to like take us under the wing. It was like do. But she got better as a
She
leader.
even changed my last name. She's like, right now you're not a rock. I'm like, I'm not. But you're a Johnson, right? I'm like, okay.
So honestly, when they both joined me, I was not ready. I was not ready for them, and I was not ready in a way. I'm like, now I have these two that, I mean, I have to grow them, and it's a big responsibility. Honestly, like when you recruit someone, it's a big responsibility, and it's gonna make you a better leader.
Yeah.
So I grew with you guys. But now talking about the team concept, I don't imagine myself not having people around me and in my environment. So I don't want to go back to be a single agent and just have staff to help me. I want you guys. I want you with me, and I want to grow together to take us to number one.
Yeah. So let me ask you, what keeps top players in the team? Let's say, and I'm just throwing out things here, okay, just to brainstorm as a collectively. Let's say I start closing 50 deals, and I'm like, why stay on the team?
It's a personal decision for you.
Do you feel like, no, I'm saying based on your experience, like when you've seen things real estate, you know how teams break apart and stuff like that, like what is it that makes, is it the money that makes people do that? Is it just, it's not fun anymore, it's not engaging anymore?
It's honestly, people do not leave for money, by the way.
That's what?
I don't think so either. That's
People
what I'm
don't leave for money. You know what? It's the number one, and it's a survey that was done with all business industries, not just real estate. Well, people leave for culture. They don't
So
leave
as long as we keep our culture, keep that good culture that we've created, and we continue to build that and not let it die.
Right.
Vic, let me ask you a question. Rima's been your leader. Let's say she wasn't the leader you wish, but the deal she gave you throughout the year. Let's
Right,
just-
yeah.
The culture wasn't there. Me and you weren't mushing. You were just doing your thing. I walk in, hey, Vic, you know, I'm still eating burritos every day. You
I
don't
wouldn't
like
be
that.
here, bro.
That's my point, right? But
Yeah.
you were still getting deals from Rima. You would have probably, and she's still teaching you, but the culture's not there. By now, do you think you would have left by now?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Part of it's because the loyalty that we have amongst each other.
For sure.
That is exciting because I know that you got my back if I fall. Like if I need something, we might not go to her and she'll make it happen for you.
Sure.
You know, and like the fact that she acknowledges the good and the bad.
Right.
She just doesn't. It's not like she comes down and says you suck. She says you'll be good.
No,
And
that's
she
just
believes in every single person she brings on. So like sometimes for me, I didn't have belief in myself, so she believed in me and is making me who I am.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm like, dude, I want to just crush it even more because my leader believes in it, and we're compensated well for it. And I feel like it's fair. I feel like even financially it's fair being on a team. You build up to it. It's not like that in the beginning. You gotta earn your paycheck in a sense. But to me, man, real estate's boring alone.
Yeah, it's a
I
long
like.
space.
I was
It's a
just
long
told the
space.
other day, yesterday, I was like, I missed her. I want to stay on the career for a few days. You know how they said the grass is not greener on the other side? I experienced that because I've always said, oh, I'll be United States, it's a nicer area.
Yeah.
Dude, without you guys, it's shit. So,
Yeah, no, I feel you.
it's not. I don't know. Like it's just because I vibe off you guys, like for sure.
No, you're 100% right. It's true.
Like you could do it from home. See, I
loved because Rima's not screaming at me.
yeah.
I can put her on mute when I want. If
I'm
I work,
here,
I put her on
I'm
mute,
here.
I would. But I can't put her on mute at work. I gotta live here. I gotta try to hold my tears in. I mean,
Listen, guys, I swear I love each and every one of you.
We love you too.
And I really want us, like, I would not, like, I wake up every day and dreaming of us being where? Number one. And I'm gonna keep pushing you and yelling at you and nagging you till we get there. We're done anyway, we're wrapping it up.
Yeah.
We could do it. We just want our rights.
all right, guys.
Honestly,
Come on now.
honestly, seeing that motivated me. Honestly,
What?
I'm just like,
What, the
yeah,
handshake?
No, that,
Oh.
dude.
Sorry ass
It's like,
numbers.
dude, yeah, he's right though. It's like, it's
Come here, Eddie.
Eddie, come on,
Yeah,
Daddy, come here, Dad.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait till you see Eddie's number on that.
Yeah, it's
No.
gonna be good. Eddie's gonna post this up for sure. There's like 30 deals.
Okay. Number? What have you learned about?
All right, Rima.
One, two, three.
Number one!
Woo!